This is the Call of Duty Black Ops Escalation review from Gamerheadquarters.com. This is the second map pack for Call of Duty Black Ops, featuring 4 multiplayer maps and 1 new zombies. The first multiplayer map is Convoy, which features a middle street and 2 side sections, one kind of a broken car area, and the underneath area connecting to the other area, which is more of hotel and somewhat building area. This map I found to be somewhat the least interesting of the maps, and although sporting a symmetrical feeling, it was lacking in giving any excitement or addition to the game or the already maps. The second map is Hotel, which on one side is a giant hotel with lots of gambling areas, roulette tables, a fancy car, and pretty cool setup. Leading into a middle area where there's a pool, on one side a statue, and the other underneath a bathroom area. On the other side is an open kind of hotel with some moving elevators, which are neat, but I don't really find they add anything to the gameplay. I guess you could strategically use them somewhat, but I wasn't feeling it. All in all, the best map probably in the map pack. The third map is Stockpile, which gave me more of a World at War Revolution map kind of feeling, with a giant warehouse in the middle, and kind of a broken down town area on one side, and a city center gas station dock on the other. The middle of the map is connected by 2 doors, which cut off into this open air room with kind of a warhead. These doors were somewhat interesting, but I found just mainly block grenades and cut off people from each other. All in all, it's a very neat map and good for strategy games and objective games. The final map is Zoo, which is an abandoned Russian zoo. Although you'll find no animals, which is disappointing. It is a fairly open area, and it has some tight corners cutting off separate areas with a monorail going around on one portion of it. I wish the monorail had more extension to it and covered more of the map, as I feel they kind of pushed it a little out of the way than it should have been. There's some interesting areas to go through. There's a kind of a bare area on one side where there's a good sniping little area to pick people off, as I feel Treyarch's move towards sniping areas. The map has little underground passageways and some other cut-off areas. Now on to Call of the Dead, the new zombie map, which is an Arctic map with a crash ship and a giant open area, featuring a all-star cast of zombie killers. This is definitely the largest zombie map and featuring the most Easter eggs and new things to be experienced, from a rotating pack-a-punch to the new perks and new weapons, which are just a joy to use, along with the new director, George Romero, which basically is a creepy guy that just follows you around relentlessly, and I found kind of took away from the experience. If you shoot him, he will go crazy, or if you get near him also. There is cold areas where you can freeze to death, and of course, as always, you will want to turn on the power and enjoy the experience of zombie killing. This is definitely a better map pack. I gave it a 7.6. It was added some better variety and more unique maps. The zombie map is massive, although I found the director rather annoying, and some interesting activity has been added to the multiplayer maps. And check us out at Gamerheadquarters.com.